Before you listen to this heartbreaking news, please don't forget to like, share, and comment "Rest in peace" in the comment section. Your support means more than you can imagine. It's not just a click, it's a sign of love, compassion, and unity for a family going through unimaginable pain. By engaging with this video, you help spread their story, you help keep their memories alive, and you stand in solidarity with everyone affected by this tragic loss. Let us come together as one community. Let us fill the comment section with prayers, strength, and heartfelt messages for the Msutwana family during this incredibly difficult time. Your kindness and your voice truly matter.
The N2 in the Eastern Cape has once again become the scene of unimaginable heartbreak. What began as a normal journey ended in devastation after a horrific crash claimed the lives of 5 members of the Msutwana family. The tragedy has shaken communities across the province, leaving relatives, friends, and neighbors struggling to come to terms with the sudden and painful loss. According to early reports, the crash occurred along a dangerous stretch of the N2 in the Eastern Cape, a route that has seen multiple serious accidents over the years. Emergency services were called to the scene following reports of a severe collision involving multiple vehicles. When paramedics and rescue teams arrived, they were met with a scene of destruction, twisted metal, shattered glass, and the unbearable silence that follows a catastrophic impact. 5 members of the Msutwana family did not survive. Authorities have not yet released the full details surrounding the cause of the crash, but investigations are underway. Preliminary information suggests that weather conditions, road visibility, or possible mechanical failure may have played a role. However, officials have urged the public not to speculate, while forensic teams and traffic investigators complete their work. For the Msutwana family, answers will not change the reality they now face. The victims were reportedly traveling together when the crash happened. What should have been a simple journey turned into a nightmare in a matter of seconds. Families who were waiting for them to arrive instead received devastating phone calls. The kind of call no one ever wants to receive. Community members describe the family as loving, humble, and deeply connected to those around them. Neighbors say the home they lived in was always filled with laughter and warmth. Friends speak of kindness, generosity, and unwavering support. Now that house stands quieter than ever before. In the aftermath of the crash, support has begun pouring in from across the Eastern Cape. Community leaders, churches, local organizations, and residents have stepped forward to assist the grieving family. Prayer services have been held. Messages of comfort have flooded social media. Donations are being collected to help with funeral arrangements and to ease the financial burden that now rests on surviving relatives. The loss of 5 family members at once is not only emotionally devastating, it is also financially overwhelming. Funeral costs, travel expenses for extended family, and the long-term impact on dependents create additional strain during an already unbearable time. Eastern Cape officials have extended their condolences, calling the crash a painful reminder of the dangers that still exist on the province's roads. Road safety advocates are once again calling for stricter enforcement, improved infrastructure, and greater awareness among drivers. The N2 is one of South Africa's major highways, connecting provinces and serving as a critical transport route. But it has also been the site of numerous fatal accidents. Sharp curves, heavy truck traffic, unpredictable weather, and long-distance travel fatigue all contribute to the risks motorists face daily. For families like the Msutwanas, those risks became a tragic reality. As investigations continue, authorities are urging motorists to exercise caution, especially along high-risk routes. They emphasize the importance of obeying speed limits, ensuring vehicles are roadworthy, and avoiding overtaking in dangerous areas. But beyond statistics and road safety warnings lies a deeper human story, one of love, loss, and a community trying to hold one another up during unimaginable grief. At candlelight gatherings, community members have spoken about the importance of unity during times of tragedy. Pastors have reminded congregations about the fragility of life. Friends have shared memories that now feel even more precious. For the surviving members of the Msutwana family, the days ahead will not be easy. Grief does not move in a straight line. There will be moments of disbelief, anger, sorrow, and overwhelming silence. There will be empty chairs at family gatherings. There will be birthdays and holidays that feel incomplete. Yet even in this darkness, there are signs of compassion and solidarity. Local businesses have offered assistance. Neighbors have provided meals. Community groups have helped organize memorial plans. The response shows that while tragedy can strike suddenly, support can also rise just as powerfully. As South Africa reflects on yet another deadly crash, the names and stories of the 5 lives lost remind us that road accidents are never just headlines. They are mothers, fathers, children, siblings, people whose absence leaves permanent spaces in the hearts of those who love them. The Eastern Cape continues to mourn. And the Msutwana family continues to grieve. In the days following the horrific crash on the N2, the full weight of the tragedy has begun to settle over the community. Funeral preparations are underway, but for many, the reality still feels unreal. 5 coffins, 5 lives gone in a single moment. It is a scale of loss that few families ever experience, and even fewer are prepared for. Relatives have described the pain as indescribable. Some family members had to identify their loved ones after the crash, a task no one should ever endure. The emotional trauma of such moments lingers long after emergency crews clear the road and traffic resumes. Grief counselors have reportedly been made available to close family members, recognizing that the psychological impact of sudden road fatalities can be profound and long-lasting. Children in the extended family are also receiving support as they try to understand what has happened. Community leaders have used this moment to call for renewed focus on road safety across the Eastern Cape. While investigations into the exact cause of the crash are ongoing, officials stress that reducing fatalities requires collective responsibility, from government agencies to individual drivers. There are ongoing discussions about improving road signage along certain stretches of the N2, increasing patrol visibility, and addressing infrastructure concerns that have been raised in previous incidents. Advocacy groups argue that consistent enforcement and proactive maintenance could help prevent similar tragedies. Still, policy debates offer little comfort to grieving hearts. What remains most urgent for the Msutwana family right now is support: emotional, spiritual, and financial. Fundraising efforts continue to grow as more people learn about the tragedy. Community members have been sharing verified donation details, encouraging others to contribute whatever they can. Messages of sympathy have come from across the province and beyond. Many people, even those who never met the family, say the story has deeply affected them. Perhaps because it is a reminder of how quickly life can change, how a routine drive can become a life-altering event. As memorial services are planned, loved ones are preparing to celebrate the lives that were lost, not only mourn their deaths. Stories are being gathered, moments of laughter, achievements, acts of kindness. These memories now serve as a powerful testament to lives that mattered. Road safety experts emphasize that while tragedies cannot always be undone, awareness can save future lives. They encourage drivers to remain vigilant, to rest when fatigued, to avoid distractions, and to respect all traffic regulations. For the Eastern Cape, this crash is more than a statistic. It is 5 lives. It is a family changed forever. It is a community reminded of the delicate balance between routine and disaster. As investigations continue and authorities work to determine what exactly happened on that stretch of the N2, one thing remains certain: the impact of this tragedy will not fade quickly. The Msutwana family now begins the long journey of healing, a road far more difficult than the one where their loved ones were lost. In moments like these, communities are tested. And in the Eastern Cape, people are choosing compassion. They are choosing unity. They are choosing to stand beside a grieving family in their darkest hour. May the memories of the 5 lives lost bring strength to those who remain. And may their story serve as a solemn reminder of the importance of safety, responsibility, and care on South Africa's roads. Subscribe for continued coverage and updates on this developing story, as well as more news from across the country.